Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. And the Rainbow Warriors will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will get the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know both of these teams have had this game.
Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, San Jose State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in a hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick spin on the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he made the extra point without problem. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game, and early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes and I throw the football and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the first down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle, no big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Man, a defender miss. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Owls in a statement win if there ever was one. Always interesting to see.
Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps the play going. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Miranda. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Miranda. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
I love the job by the receiver there on the crow route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football. It's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Warriors. The defense putting points on the board.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll run the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. To throw, it's Poole. Flips it out on the screen. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes the easy completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snagged in the middle. It's Miranda. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Catch in the middle, it's Miranda. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Spartans want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Poole. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Western Michigan rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Leaves it with the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Poole. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. Gonna try. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Higgins. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to pull his way in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
28, Hawaii, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Back to throw, it's Poole. He's got the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. That's caught. It's Duggan. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Let's it fly. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, San Jose State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've got the lead and tried to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up 14 over Penn State.
Off the play fake on first down.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Back to pass. It's Poole. Finds his man in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going to test the right side with this one. Breaks into the open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Got it in the middle, it's Miranda. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Duggan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Poole. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Higgins. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. To the ground with the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looking downfield, it's Poole. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Going to swing it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the
trying to take it back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Poole. Fires complete on the crosser. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartan. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll try the right side. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. With the catch, it's Bradford. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
At the 36.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He's got 69 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Gonna run it. It's Maddox. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bradford. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Release to the back. All by himself. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 23.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense has struggled, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They march 72 yards. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Loss of 7.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Poole. Gets it out quickly. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Bradford. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.